The day before I left, right? I left Thursday. So Wednesday, Wednesday night, she decided she wasn't going to go no more. So I had to cancel everything.
Camilla from the Bop House just pulled in a mind-blowing $60,000 from that tell-all podcast episode she dropped on YouTube. And guess who's absolutely fuming? Ash Trevino. The moment Ash found out about Camilla's massive payday, she wasted no time firing back, saying Camilla will be hearing from her people. So, is she gearing up to sue? Because that definitely sounds like legal shade. Meanwhile, Camilla is standing her ground, claiming she was nothing but respectful during the interview. But here's where things take a wild turn. She just revealed that she personally paid for Ash and her crew to fly first class and stay multiple nights at the Ritz-Carlton. So not only did Ash get the VIP treatment, but now she's mad that Camilla profited off the interview. This is getting messy. Let's break it all down.
Do you think Camilla intentionally tried to make you look bad?
Yes. She texted me a while ago and was like, I need to buy the girls their stuff. And I told her, I said, no, I'm good. Like, I don't need nothing from you. And she's like, please don't do that to the girls. Because I'm not going to have people try and sit here and act holy and want the internet to, love them. But in reality, you go behind my back and you talk about me and my kids. Like, I'm not going to accept anything like that,
Is Camilla a liar?
Yes.
But that's none of your business. Yes, I did get paid. That's why you were on there. I paid for everything that you needed, like a hotel, your flight, even second first class and the Ritz-Carlton.
Would you say the Bop House is two-faced?
Yes.
If you thought the internet couldn't get any messier, buckle up, because this latest drama is serving chaos on a silver platter. Camilla? Yes. The one from Mr. Beast's Squid Game video and the Bop House on TikTok, who also happens to be on OnlyFans, just dropped an explosive podcast episode featuring none other than Ash Trevino. And let's just say, it did not go well. During the interview, Ash answered some very touchy questions about her controversial past, her kids being on social media, and even her personal struggles. But the second the episode went live, Ash immediately regretted it. She claimed she felt blindsided by the questions, even suggesting she should have asked for payment beforehand. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, she was fuming over the title. Camilla slapped on the episode, "The worst mom on TikTok." Yeah, that happened. Ash wasn't having it, insisting she's far from the worst mom and completely disagrees with the framing.
Like, I'm not gonna sit there and, deny anything because it was there. I've never spoken to anybody else on the internet but her. And did I know she was gonna name it that? No, I didn't. If I would have known she was gonna name it what she named it, I wouldn't have done it, to be honest. Because I'm not the world's worst mom. And no, I didn't make no money off of the podcast, okay? So that answers y'all's question, okay? I didn't make no money from the podcast. And also, she hasn't ordered the girls' stuff yet, so I should have had her pay me, but I didn't. And I didn't realize how in-depth questions were gonna be, because if I would have done that, then I would have asked for some payment. But I didn't know. I thought it was gonna literally be like a little quick interview and that was it, like, about me and the girls. And I didn't know it was gonna be that in-depth, or else I would have been like, you know what? I need some money first. But I didn't.
Oh, this is getting messy? So now things have officially escalated because Camilla just revealed she made over $60,000 from that episode. Yeah, the one that's racked up more than 9 million views. Naturally, Ash found out, and let's just say she was not feeling it. She hopped online real quick to let everyone know that Camilla will be hearing from my people. So, are we about to witness a full-on lawsuit? Because this is giving legal battle incoming.
Camilla made $60,000 and I didn't get nothing out of it, so you know what? She will be hearing from my people. Yeah.
Another thing she said was that I got paid $60,000 off of the podcast.
I paid $60,000? Somebody actually told me that.
Okay, first of all, who told you that? Because that's crazy. I made way more. But that's none of your business.
Let's play, because I will get my attorney that y'all think I don't have.
This is me sending Ash Trevino a text message. I was like, hey, don't forget to send me what the kids want for their beds. And she said, after what I said, I don't know if it's okay. So because after what you went online and you ruined it for your kids, I can't buy them a bed because you won't do it? You're sick. Something's wrong with you.
Looks like Camilla isn't letting this slide. After catching wind of Ash's lawsuit threat, she fired back, saying she's completely baffled by the whole thing. According to Camilla, there was a crystal clear agreement in place before they even hit record on the podcast. So why is Ash suddenly switching up and talking about legal action now?
Y'all ain't gonna believe this one.
Camilla made $60,000 and I didn't get nothing out of it, so you know what? She will be hearing from my people.
So if I'm correct, Ash Trevino is now threatening lawyers. I'm kind of confused because what are you suing me for? I don't know what you would be suing me for. There was a very clear agreement that I'd pay for your hotel and stuff and you would just come to the podcast. And then now you want to sit here and claim that, like, I don't know what the Bop House even was. If I knew she was going to ask these questions, like, blah, blah, blah. She made all this money, like, now I'm going to sue her.
It sounds like Camilla is allegedly threatening Ash with a cease and desist for talking about her online.
Not to mention, I think you need money to sue, so good luck with that. And since everyone wants to send me a cease and desist, maybe I'll just hop on the wave. Maybe I'll just call up my attorney and be like, yo, this will not shut up about me. So we'll see what happens. But I'm over people trying to sue me. So Ash Trevino, look out. Maybe you'll get something in your email.
Camilla also tried to make it clear that Ash never asked for more payment.
You didn't ask for more payment. That is not my fault. That has nothing to do with me. What happened to your manager?
Camilla isn't holding back. She fired back, admitting that yes, she made money from the podcast, because, well, that's literally her job. She also doubled down on the fact that she never paid Ash for her appearance, and made it clear that she never would have, because again, that's just how the industry works.
So yeah, no, I didn't pay you. I would have never paid you, and yes, I did make money off of it. Because that's what my job is. I don't just go on TikTok Live and start crying over gifters.
Camilla isn't backing down. She's standing firm on everything she said and did. According to her, she was nothing but respectful during the interview and even went the extra mile to accommodate Ash and her crew. And when we say extra mile, we mean first-class flights and a luxury stay at the Ritz-Carlton, all on Camilla's dime. That's right, she claims she paid for Ash's high-end experience. But here's where it gets interesting. Camilla also alleges that Ash wanted to extend her Ritz-Carlton stay and personally reached out, asking Camilla to cover the extra nights. Now, was this a case of genuine need, or was Ash just trying to finesse a few more nights in five-star luxury? That's the million-dollar question.
She said that she regrets doing it. What did you think I was gonna ask you about? You think I'm gonna sit there and be like, let's just be besties? Like, no, girl, like, she said, she was like, oh, like, if I knew the podcast was gonna be yada, 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 I would have asked her for payment. I paid for first class tickets. I paid for her to stay at the Ritz-Carlton, and not to mention, she messaged me and was like, hey, do you mind if I extend my flight to stay longer? No, I don't mind, because I could extend the flight for free, right? She extended the flight to wherever, I don't know when the hell she stayed till, and then automatically calls the front desk to the Ritz-Carlton and just books an extra night, books an extra 2 nights. I don't even know how many nights she stayed, and then texts me to pay for it. Babe, you literally sat on my podcast talking about you have some budget, your kids don't have beds, and you were asking me to pay for an extra night. What happened to budget? What happened to you having security? What happened to all that? Babe, you want to flex, you're rich, pay for your night at the Ritz-Carlton. I thought I was in my opinion, I thought I was very respectful.
This drama just keeps getting messier. If you remember, during the podcast, Camilla casually threw out an offer to buy beds for Ash's kids because, according to her, they don't have beds at their mom's house. Now, sometimes the kids stay at their grandmother's, but still, that comment alone had people raising eyebrows. And despite all the chaos unfolding, Camilla isn't backing down. Despite the chaos and backlash, she's made it crystal clear the offer to buy those beds is still on the table.
Anyway, I'm not gonna sit here on live and keep doing this, but I had to address that, huh?
I hope her girls are good. I really love your daughters.
I gave you an opportunity to be able to speak and tell your story with your children there, so there's no if, and, or buts. Like, there's no, like, me twisting. Clip this. Ashley, I'm still waiting for your kids to send me what they want. If you want to send me a text about that instead of talking about me on live. Because I was nothing but respectful. I was nothing but kind. And I didn't even start anything with you but honestly, you're so predictable that I could have guessed this would happen. And yeah, I didn't portray you to be bad. I still don't think you're a horrible human being. I just think you got to learn when to just, you know what I'm saying?
Looks like the Bop House just got a reality check, and this time, it's coming from none other than Ash. She and her daughters were just hanging out with Camilla, filming a podcast, and even making TikToks with the squad. Everything seemed all good, until Ash turned around and threw some serious shade. She's now saying the Bop House is nothing to be proud of, claiming she didn't even know what it was in the first place. According to her, the only reason she was there was because her daughters are big fans. Ouch. So, was this just an innocent misunderstanding, or is Ash Loki exposing something bigger?
The Bop House is nothing to be proud of, to be honest. I didn't even know what the Bop House was, you guys. My kids were just big fans of them, so I was like, you know what? Let me make their dream come true. Let me take them to the Bop House with Camilla. Because my daughter knew who Camilla was. I didn't even know it was like the Bop House. I thought it was just Camilla's house. Well then, we get to Fort Lauderdale, and my daughter's like, oh, we're gonna go to the Bop House. I'm like, the Bop House? Okay. You know? Okay. I listened to a 15-year-old.
Sophie Rain, one of the founding members of the Bop House, isn't staying quiet about the drama. She directly responded to the situation, making it clear she was fully aware of what was going down. One viewer even pointed out that Sophie had previously acknowledged the shakeup, commenting, "She literally said you got 2 new members now that things have gone south." Meanwhile, Ash is not happy that people from the Bop House are discussing her situation and now wishes she had made them sign an NDA. Talk about regrets.
Yeah, now they're saying that I leaked their address. Bro, that's one thing I would never do, okay? I'm not that type of person. First off, I should have put them on an NDA because now they're talking about me. They should have all signed NDAs. Let me show you something real quick. Hold on. Because I don't play. I should have made Camilla sign an NDA, bro. And now I regret that I never made her freaking sign one, bro. Like, I really should have freaking made her sign one. Oh. But I thought she was better than that. Because she's also saying that I asked for the money. I told her you didn't have to send the money if you didn't want to send the money for the Airbnb. Because, baby, I'm not a broke bee. That's one thing I'm not, okay?
Ash is out here setting TikTok on fire with some serious shade, and the Bop House boys might want to look away for this one. While live on TikTok, someone casually asked her, "What do you think about the Bop House?" And instead of keeping it cute, she hit them with, "It's just some girls with some dudes at the house. And the dudes were ugly." Yep, she said it with her whole chest. Ash didn't just dismiss them, she completely downplayed their whole existence. No mention of their content, their vibe, or anything redeeming. Just some girls and ugly dudes? If that's not a public roast session, I don't know what is. Naturally, TikTok went crazy over this. Some fans were eating it up, commenting things like, "She said what we were all thinking," while others are calling her out for being unnecessarily shady.
How was the Bop House, by the way?
I don't even know. It wasn't nothing. Like, it was just some girls with some dudes at the house.
What are dudes like?
The dudes were ugly.
Really?
Yes.
So they're down bad? Shit. Chad, is the Bop House down bad?
They don't show the dudes.
No, for a reason.
Exactly.
Bathroom with the...
I mean, I wouldn't even show half the girls in the Bop House. They weren't even that cute.
And you already know Camilla wasn't about to let that slide. After catching wind of Ash's comments, she fired back. And let's just say, she did not hold back. Here's what went down.
I wouldn't even show half the girls in the Bop House. They weren't even that cute.
You want to talk about our looks, but... Ooh. I don't even need to keep going, right?
The internet is officially divided over this mess. On one side, people are saying Ash got played and should have been smarter about doing the interview for free. On the other, fans argue that Camilla didn't actually do anything wrong. She just ran her business and made money from the episode like any other podcaster would. And then there's the group wondering, if Ash is really this mad, why hasn't she filed a lawsuit yet? Was the whole "you'll be hearing from my people" line just an empty threat? Or is she actually gearing up for legal action? Either way, this drama just keeps spiraling, and something tells me we haven't seen the last of it. What do you think? Are you on Team Ash, Team Camilla, or Team just here for the popcorn? Honestly, this Ash and Camilla drama is giving me flashbacks to that time I agreed to help my friend move for just a pizza, only to find out they ordered a small and didn't even get my favorite toppings. Lesson learned. Always get it in writing, people. Speaking of lessons, don't miss out on the next chapter of this mess. Hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you're the first to know when things get even messier. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It's like tipping your podcast host, but free. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You're the real MVP. Now go hydrate and brace yourselves for whatever chaos drops next.